Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. You know your girl Slimetta Jada is back with another video. The queen is back. You know, consistency is key. I'm trying to keep this going. I'm also on Twitch on my iPad, so you know the drill. So the title of this video is don't be a product of your own environment. And I wanted to do a sit down talk video with y'all and, you know, put y'all on game a little bit, because I feel like I don't talk to my subscribers as much, and we're going to start doing that. So the reason this title being that is because I wanted to share my own experiences. If you're a person who strives for better, who always wants better for themselves, and has that mindset where you have to be successful no matter what, you know, it runs through your brain all day, all the time, that you have to be successful, and it's like you feel like you need to be on it every single time. You beat yourself up when you are not productive throughout the day or things like that. And this is definitely for you. Like, you're definitely blessed. Definitely blessed. Because you not only just want something for yourself, you also want to reach your purpose. And having that ability, having that feeling to even want to reach your destiny or your purpose, you're blessed. Change up your routine. Like, if you're going out on weekends getting drunk, change it up. That time you're using to go out and get drunk with your friends, you could be alone by yourself, getting in your word, getting right with God. Or you can be building your business, creating a routine for yourself, you know, doing things that can, you know, benefit you in the long run. Because temporary fun, we're going to cross that out now. Temporary fun is, coming from experience, my temporary fun, there was a point in time where I was drunk for 2 months straight and went out almost weekdays too. Went out at least 4 days a week. It was bad. I changed it up. I replaced it with going to the gym every morning and coming back doing Bible study, going to work, doing productive things in my life. I live life how I would see myself 10 years from now. I live in the future, not the present, not the past. Living in the future, you will definitely be successful. You will get to where you want to be. Live in the future. And if you have friends that, you know, they always want to go out, drink, okay, it may be fun for a short term, for a short point of time, and then after a while you start realizing, like, oh, this is not me, this is not for me. Isolate yourself. It shouldn't hurt anyone to isolate yourself. And even if you feel like you want to isolate yourself because you want better for yourself, you don't want to do those things anymore that your friends are doing, get your friends to do it. Like, hey, you want to go to the gym, instead of doing this, they ask you to go out, replace it with something that's productive. Have lunch and do Bible study. It's really a mindset thing. Like, if you put your mind to your routine, you can do it. You may have days where you feel like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. Oh, when am I going to get to where I need to be? When am I going to meet my purpose? That's completely normal. Don't be in a rush for anything. Like, build yourself up. You have to go through things. You have to learn things. That only makes you stronger. That only makes you the bigger person. That builds your characteristics. It builds your character in general. You can be going through trials and tribulations. Look past it. Look through it. Don't sit in it. And you're going to be a different person after that trial is over. I guarantee that, coming from experience. You feel me? Like, you feel me? You live with your toxic family. It's nothing but toxic. You're arguing all day, every day. You're going through generational curses. Don't feed into that shit. Period. Don't feed into that shit. Like I said, don't be a product of your own environment. Don't feed into that shit. It's always a repeated pattern, repeated cycle, always. Isolate yourself. I isolate myself in my own house sometimes when it's needed. Bible study. That keeps the noise out. Like, even if you're going through something in your mind, like, your mind is your worst enemy. That's your worst enemy. That's your first enemy. First, very first. Quiet your mind. Read the Bible. Understand. Go to Proverbs. Wisdom and knowledge. Understand the concepts of life. Understand. Look at life how God would look at it. You will see things so much clearer. I promise you that. Read your Bible. Don't live like that. Live how you would live your life in the future, how you see yourself. Cut off who you need to cut off. Friends from 10 years that you've been having, if they're not benefiting you in no kind of way, if they're not leading you towards progression, success, if they're not supporting you in the things that you want in life, cut them off. You don't need them. Deuces. In the long run, when you're by yourself, alone, and you're down bad, there's those friends that's there for you, okay? But there's also those friends that are only there when it's time to drink, when it's time to party, when it's time to do worldly things. Those are the only times they're there. So me, I'm a stubborn person. When I'm going through something, I don't like to talk to no one about it. I don't tell anyone about it. I go through it, get through it, act like it never happened. I live my next day like it's normal, my normal routine. Like, no one will ever know what I went through last night. I don't wear it. I'm going to get up every morning because God gave me that ability. And I thank him every day for it. And I pray that he continues to live through me day by day. I went across this quote and it says, "Be the creator of your reality, not the product of your surroundings." Let me say that one more time for y'all in the back. Be the creator of your reality, not the product of your surroundings. Your environment does not make you. The things you go through does not make you. You make yourself. And it's all a mind thing. It's all upon how you go through things and how your mindset is when you do go through those things and you get through them. Mindset is everything. Your mind can be your first and worst enemy, like I said. But your mind is everything. Get in that bubble and get that mind together, babe. Like, it's 2026. Get it together. For real. No more doing none of that extra no more of that. The only thing that runs through my mind every day on a day-to-day basis, when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I brush my teeth, when I do anything throughout the day, the thing that runs through my mind, elevation. Elevation. The word's going to keep going. Elevation. 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 That's pinpointed in the front of my brain. And my relationship with God is first before everything and anything. That's what keeps me going. And that's what can keep you going. If you know how to use your brain to a certain extent and live in the future and not the past or the present, you will definitely reach your purpose. And you will know how to get there. Use your brain. Use the Bible. Get in that word. The thing is, a lot of people grow up in environments where they end up thinking it's normal. It's normal to go through the things they go through. It's normal for people to treat them badly. It's normal to be spoken to with disrespect. It's normal for them. People settle for things that aren't up to their standard and don't even know it, because them growing up in that environment, it made them comfortable. Never get comfortable. Never settle. Number one, never get comfortable. Never settle. Always be uncomfortable. Never settle. That's where you mess up at. Don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever settle in life at all. You can be the richest person on earth, mindset on point, like everything on point, like everything that you ask God for on point. Still never settle. There's always better, better, and better. Go get it. Go get that shit. You could be around the brokest people. Like, not to step on anybody's toes or anything. People that live broke, people that act broke, people that talk broke. Don't be a product of your own environment. You can be around those people but you can still be wealthy. You can be different, be the black sheep, because then you're going to inspire everybody else. You can be around people with no ambition at all, and you can still be driven to your purpose. You will inspire those people with no ambition. Environments are extremely powerful. Once you become aware, you're going to separate yourself mentally automatically. You may not do it physically first, right then and there. When that environment is not right for you, you're going to isolate yourself mentally. The things start going through your brain like, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm from, but this is not how I want it to be. This is not how I see myself in the future. This is not something that I want to be doing. The realest part about it all is being comfortable. It gets you in places where you can't pull yourself out of. Only God can. Like, I done been through it. Once you stop being a product of your own environment, you start moving different. You start thinking different. Everything starts to be better. And they doubt you. When in reality, you're the only one that knows. You are the only one that knows. Not your mom, not your father, not your friend, not your sister, not your brother. You and God are the only one that knows who you want to be. And God is the only one that knows your purpose. And the only thing he's going to do is drive you there. That's literally how elevation starts. It starts mentally, physically, then financially, and everything else follows. Really about ownership. Don't let people, don't let surroundings, people's limits, let that decide your future. Do not let that decide who you are and who you want to be. Do not let that define your purpose. Do not let that define your end goal. That's where the ball is, in your hands. Dribble it. And don't fucking stop. Don't let that shit go. I don't give a fuck if you have to travel. Keep dribbling that damn ball. Then once your mentality hits first, new opportunities, more open doors, new rooms, new people, a new lifestyle. It will feel like a breath of fresh air. It starts with a decision. Do you want to stay there in that environment and be who you are in that environment? Or do you want to be more in your own environment? Fulfill your goals. Reach for your purpose. It's all upon your decision. And that decision can change your life. Either positively or negatively. It's all upon you and how you make it. When you start to elevate your life, the people who elevate their life become more intentional about who and what they want around them. They're real strict. Program is real strict. The more and more you want for yourself, it gets real wicked. Real wicked. They start changing up even the things that they watch, music that they listen to. Like, program gets real strict. You can't even breathe their air. Elevate. You want to be that person. Become real strict. Make that program real strict. Change up your whole lifestyle. Change it all up. Change is better. Never settle. Never get comfortable. And eventually you will stop fitting into places where you were once comfortable in. You stop going in the environment. You know, you start elevating yourself, going in your own path, going to God's path. And you go back to that environment and you feel out of place. You feel extremely uncomfortable. It's like, oh, I don't need to be here. Like, this is not how we used to be. And you see that that environment is still in the same boat. You already moved on to bigger boats. You're on Titanic and they're still on a fishing boat. Never go back to what you left, to what you grew from, to what you learned from, to what God has drove you away from. Don't ever look back. Always look forward. Future. before the present. Live in the future. Think like you're in your future. Live like you're in your future. Shit, swim like you're in the future. Walk, run, sprint like you're in the future. Hey, chat, I'm telling you, like, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Like, I believe also as well, everything happens for a reason. People change so you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so you can appreciate them when they're right. Don't settle. There's always more out there. Always. More peace, more life, more money, more friends, better friends. There's more. I just want y'all to take this video into action. Use this on your everyday life. Keep the word elevation and God in the front of your brain every day, all day. Don't forget it. Please don't forget it. By the way, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank you for watching me, as I am a small creator. Make sure you like. You can also comment and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next episode.